needs to be near the
This is string. Aren't you the cutest little thing? Look at you. Hello. Hello, Curly. Where's the rest of your bloodworms? Yeah, they're up there. Go get it. Go get your bloodworms. Go on, go all the way to the top. You're almost there. You can do it. You're a puffer. Puff your way. Puff, puff, puff to the top. I do like that clam. There it is. Get it, Curly. Get it. Get it. Get it, Curly. Hi, Mo. Hi, Sham. You guys aren't getting a lot. What? Oh, it's almost there. No, don't come up here. No, don't come up here. I can see you right there. What? It's behind you. I can't believe it. Look behind you, buddy. Yum, yum, yum. Mosey. It's behind you, Curly. It's behind you. I gotta move those puffers. It's not good to have two of you in that tank. Well, oh, you want to be with them? Huh, Curly? Is that your boyfriend? Is that your boyfriend, Curly? We will work this out. Oh, he's back, yes. Ooh, they're fighting. Ooh. And I just put the divider back in. Dang it. I know you guys aren't getting along. What if I should leave and come back? Should we leave and come back? Huh? What? What?
Can you hear me now? Aha, I can hear June. She's coming out of my computer, though. I would like to have that in my headphones, please. June, are you there? I think I can hear you. No, I just hear myself. That's great. Hello. Hello. What is up? I'm here. Okay, well, that's good. You don't hear her anymore. Well, let me see if I need to reset something on her.
What?
June!
What?
What? Oh
What?
my God, you just said what? You just said what again?
What?
Are we talking to each other?
Oh my God, we are.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen.
We have
That was
communication.
only took 12 minutes. That's
Hey,
actually pretty good for the show.
yeah, that is actually pretty good. First time
So
trying
let
it.
I think we might have done it. Let's see what the chat thinks about the whole thing.
They can't hear neither one of us.
No shit.
You are so crazy. I swear you're so cute. Look at you.
June, that's why I wanted you on. You always say nice things to me all the time.
I was talking to my little puffer here. I was talking to Curly. She's going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was messing with the tank dividers, and somehow they two puffers are in one side, and she doesn't like that.
Oh wow.
She likes one on each side or one in her tank, but she don't want the two boys together. They must be boys, or one's a girl too. I don't know.
Oh
But
wow.
she's possessive of the other Fahaka.
Oh my goodness.
They got their little drama thing going. It's like a soap opera.
This is wonderful. If we can just get it going. Yes. Oh my God, Juanita. I hope that you're saying yes, that you can hear us. Oh my goodness.
Hello,
Well, we
Juanita.
did it, folks.
Yay!
Amen. All right, let's get started. June is going to be the voice of my head. I am taking inspiration from Jason and oh my goodness, blanking on his name.
The one
I'm just
down
seeing the
thing.
image. Oh man.
He was invisible for a long time.
Yeah, no, and I
That
loved
was
that.
so. That was
And then they
that was
stopped doing. I think it had to do with
he was
getting up early on Sundays. But yeah, I miss that dude.
yeah.
I like the shorts that he puts out. He did a bunch of shorts for a while where he kept looking out the window. So it was like reaction vids.
Not Fishymon. Was it Fishymon?
Yeah, it was Fishymon. I couldn't think of
He
his
was
name. I just keep seeing that stretched out with the shoes, like the dance.
yes. Yeah. Yeah. That was funny. He was putting out some really cute shorts. I was enjoying those for a while. He was peeking out the
Heck
window.
yeah.
Something was going on.
Yes, those are the ones.
Very funny.
June can get turned up a bit. How do I manage that? Let's try.
That's the first time anybody's ever said that.
Yeah, well, hey, man, you want to know? There's first for everything. So,
Let me make sure I'm all the way up. Ooh. I should be all the way up.
right on. I clicked so many buttons on this thing. I don't know. I should stop. Just stay.
I
Um,
shouldn't.
uh, Shirley, we're looking at my male Endler and Guppy tank. It's a 10-gallon portrait tank, and it's got a like that camera's having. There it goes. Yeah, it's got a bubbling clam in it.
I love that. That's so old. I love it.
June HHD says that they love you.
I love River.
Nice, June. That wasn't very nice, but you're right.
Yes, it
River
is.
is
Yeah.
obviously the star.
Yes. Oh, she was in a little pink swan in the little pool. I was watching that. That was hilarious. Brought
That's
back
great.
memory. Yep. Yep.
So it looks like we're doing it. Let me see if I can pull out all the stops. Let's try this action. See if we can still be heard.
Yes, I can hear you.
Excellent. I think we might be on to something. I'm fresh back from the lake. I went and visited my cousins. It was beautiful down there. I've got a slideshow to share in a few
Ooh,
minutes.
vacations. Yes.
Yeah, so good.
God, those
Uh,
things are so horrible. Oh my God, those were dreadful.
oh my goodness, that was so hard to get started today, but we got it done.
Yes.
Excellent.
I don't know if you're live or not. Got
Oh,
your
we're
pants.
live.
No, I like.
Oh, you went robotic for a second, but that's all right.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. Did you put a cell phone in between you and the computer?
No, I'm sitting out here in front
Okay.
of my fan. I'm all by myself. I just have the iPad and me and the tank
Oh, nice.
and my cat. Yeah.
Yeah, Mousy Files is going to join either tonight or on another Wednesday. She said that Wednesday was cool. So I'd
Wednesday
like
is
to see some of her tanks.
yes. She's on really late. I watch her really late or really early.
Right. So yeah, really late for you. For me, it's like 5:30 in the morning. So like at some point it becomes really early. I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on it's your perspective. You're so funny. I
Yeah.
just love. You're a funny fish. You're a funny fish.
And what is it Fishbert or
Fish nerd.
Fish Fish Nerd? That's right, Fish Nerd. I like him a lot too. So
Yeah,
it's
he
fun.
is a
It's fun
fish
to see
nerd.
those guys.
He is a fish nerd. He has all
He
kinds of
is.
really.
I like a lot of his advice is practical and stuff like
Yep.
that. So like I
Yep.
really like that.
I know
She
common
received,
sense.
yeah. Uh, Mousy Files received sword tails. She got
Ooh.
those for $1, and they all arrived alive. And one of the mothers that was bagged separately had babies, and the babies survived. So
Oh,
double insulation. U.S. Postal Service, it did it.
I put this water tank on 4 dividers.
Okay.
They look cool. I'm gonna put them in the 100-gallon. That's where they're eventually gonna go. The Fahakas in the 100-gallon.
Yeah. What color are the dividers? Are they white or black or
Black.
different
I got
colors?
black. I got black ones.
Okay. All right. That's going to be cool looking.
Yeah, they look nice.
I've been accusing you of building a Freshwater Tang Death Star.
It's the wall. It's the wall. I'm building my own wall. It's the June wall.
That's going to be great.
Yep. I like it because the Freshwater tank is growing on the other side because I only put it on one side and now it's growing through the other side. So it looks really nice.
That's excellent.
I didn't even think about that. When I put it out, I thought, oh man, I should have put it on both sides. But now it's just growing onto the other side. Like, thank you.
Yeah, it's a slow and steady force. Like once it's happy in there, it just like keeps going.
Yeah, and the
Slowly
Fahakas
take over a tank.
They're always looking through it for a snail. Is that your girlfriend? Are you looking at your girlfriend, huh?
So the plants did well and the snail did well as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I put some of that bacopa in there.
Yeah, I put them in the. They're in the snail tote. So they're like in a quarantine right now.
Hello, Mark Sterlson.
Good day, Mark.
News from the mic drop. Mark Sterlson gets wanded when he goes to the airport, and I said that I get searched more often than not when I go to the airport. I must be doing something shifty in line. It's like part of like my travel nervousness or something. But like I just keep getting pulled out.
That'd be my oddest job, was working at the airport. There was so many sneaky things going on there. It was crazy. Had the FBI look into me before you work at an airport because it's all state.
Yeah, I have the FBI look into me as a nurse all the time and stuff like that because I work with kids. So
I thought, oh my god, if they talk to my neighbors, I'm dead.
right, like. It's just like no, there's no security risk. She's just not likable. Same thing would happen to me.
We like her, but she's just so loud.
All right, let me scroll down. I think that I'm not keeping up with chat. I am not at all.
I can't even see chat. I'm gonna go back to my room. I'm gonna take this back to my room so I can see
chat.
Yeah,
chat is one of the buttons on the right side of my computer.
Look, I pushed every button and I didn't get a chat option. There's all kinds of options, but not chat.
No, I go through the X-ray scanner and I get a pat down.
Oh.
I've been pulled off to the side and had to answer some questions before. But I'm pretty boring. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not smuggling anything, so it all turns out all right every time. You know what I mean? Like I don't have anything to hide. Yeah, I still make my plane, so I'm happy. But yeah, I just get pulled over. I just get pulled to the side. Get those S's on my boarding pass. I'm like, okay. I guess. So June, what do you want to see tonight?
Have you been working on that low boy?
I haven't done anything except arrange those rocks. I haven't done anything outside of that, but I found some acrylic rods that are 12 inches long, so I'll cut them to the height that I need, and I'll put them I'll mount them on a tile, and I'm gonna drill holes in the bottom of the different pieces of the lava rock, and that'll hold the rocks up. So there'll be clear acrylic tubes, so the rocks will be floating.
Oh, that looks
And yeah, and I want to get into some small terrarium plants and stuff like that, and grow some stuff out of the water as well for the first time, other than pothos. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
so yeah, my plan is nano fish in there and like have them schooling around with lots of room to swim. I didn't want to fill up like one corner of the tank with substrate all the way to the surface because the rocks aren't very thick. I can move the camera over there so that we can see what we're talking about.
The other way, kitty.
Shaky cam.
Happens when you're old.
I'm not sure whether I haven't had enough caffeine or whether I've had too much caffeine, but whatever. I was up all day today and I'm going to be up all night. So that's what we're doing.
Nice.
So yeah, I want those rocks above the surface. And then those rocks on the right-hand side, they're going to be submerged, I think. And then we'll have lots of room for the fish to like swim. Let me see if I can straighten this camera. It looks like my whole house is leaning.
Well, I thought I was trying to fix my camera too. On the TV, don't look crooked. Hey, Debs, how you doing? Oh, I can hear myself.
Yeah, this camera, I can't mute the microphone on it. So the audio is coming out. So when I'm standing next to it, it's picking it up. But when I'm over here, it's better. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. That's what the hardscape's going to look like. So now I've got to order the rods, and I need to get like a 1-inch, like
Get out of there, demon! Get.
a 1-inch bit that I could cut concrete with, and I'm pretty sure it'll do that lava rock just fine.
Oh, there you go.
So then the rocks will sit on top of the acrylic rods, and then the other end I'll put a stainless steel screw through a hole in tile, and I will put that into the acrylic.
Okay.
HHD says it's actually not echoing. So cheers to that.
You fixed it! Yay!
So yeah, this is a nice view. We get a look at some of my plants as well.
You know, I like
some of my utility shelf. It's all in there. Maybe I could turn it a little bit.
I need to get a shelf like that to put all my fish stuff on it. I've been organizing my fish stuff. It's all over the floor, all in piles.
Right. You're in the sorting. You're in the sorting part. We can see my coral platyus in the bottom right-hand corner, and there's babies in there now.
How do I just say
They're doing their thing. And the fish tank's no longer green, but the wall is of the fish tank.
The wall's green. Sure it is.
I'm not sure, Huawei, how to disable the Korean subtitles. But you're much more technologically savvy than me. I've never seen Korean subtitles.
You know, my husband enables those subtitles all the time. I have to go down there and remove them. It's horrible. I don't know how he does it.
I
It's not.
like
He'll
I
change.
like I like the English subtitles when I'm
Yeah,
watching stuff.
yeah, those are okay. But he'll put on the Japanese as the language, and he's like, "Jim, what did I do? Something happened." Ew. It could be any language. I don't know. It looks Japanese. I wouldn't know the difference. Sam Chu's Indonesian. Chinese looks really nice. I like the Sanskrit of the look of it. Looks really cool. I don't know what the heck it says, but it looks nice.
Let's go this way. Maybe
Ooh, you've done
this.
Korean. You can't read. You can hear you can read the subtitles in Korean. Wow. Boots Camp has talents that we did not know. There you are.
There I am. Let me
There
get
he
to the
is. The
bottom
dude.
of the chat. If I get to the bottom of the chat.
Oh, I do.
Huawei, here's June.
I can see Huawei. I'm just
Huawei, you're in the States, so I mean, like, unless you if you don't have anything to do tomorrow, I'd take them sooner than later. Though it's 11:31 my time.
he's the same time as me. What is it here? It is 8:30. No, 9:30. No, it's too small. I can't tell. It's freaking late. I think it's 9:30.
Yeah, it's 2 hours difference to California, right?
I don't know. I was asking you that. I have no idea. There's only one
I
time.
think that I think that that's right because there's a mountain time in there,
I'm saving mine, Sam. Oh, I've never been able to save anything. I have to do it all right now.
right?
Right now.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. We did it. Yeah, June, I've missed talking to you. I've missed hearing your voice.
It is 9:30. All right. 2 hours. Oh, these guys are so smart.
That's what
I
I'm
just
talking about.
finished right.
We can live
It's
in
right
large.
now. Living large. Hey, get out of stuff. Damn it.
So yeah, drill a 1 inch hole in the bottom of these, and then it sits on top of the post. That should
Oh,
do it.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
I'm really happy with these rocks.
Yeah, they look nice.
I was looking at landscaping supply places in Houston with my buddy just to get out of the house on 4th of July weekend. I went to the fish gallery in Houston. I went to Tiny Aquatics in they had one large lava stone there, I believe, at the one in Cedar Park, and then there's one in Round Rock. So they got two locations now.
Ooh.
And
Same town. They have
uh,
locations in the same town.
well, one's in one small town like northwest Austin, and the original one's in northeast Austin. One's in Round Rock and one's in Cedar Park. So
Okay.
technically, neither one are in Austin, but
close for you.
yeah, it's only about 35 minutes
Oh, that's
up that
doable.
way. Yeah, it's not bad. It can be longer if I like go during like traffic hours and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but it takes me 45 minutes or an hour on weekdays to get to work, and that one's yeah, I'm driving from southwest Austin to northeast Austin, technically Pflugerville, which is right on top of Round Rock. Like two more exits up the interstate, there's Round Rock. So
Get down. Get down. Get down. Go on. Go away. Shoo shoo.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, HHD. You know what I mean? If I don't recommend people taking substances, but if you're going to, wait until the wind is right. You know what I mean? Like,
I know I want to try DMT, but it says the instructions say it's not. This is not leisure. You need a whole weekend to recover from this, and I'm like, whoa! I'm not gonna do something and take a
yeah,
week to recover. That'd be like a vacation. That might actually be nice. Yeah, for
yeah,
almost a year.
that's the same chemical the brain releases when it's having a near death experience or
Yes.
dying.
My husband had one of those when he had his stroke. Very odd.
Oh, really? Yeah, did he come back telling you about it?
Oh yeah, he talks about it all the time. All the
Mm.
time. Yeah. He has this really.
Was it positive or negative or was it mixed?
Oh, he took it very positive.
That's awesome.
Yes, ayahuasca. Yeah, you gotta be in the right headspace and have 2 days. I don't have 2 days. I had a couple
Right?
hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anything that takes 2 days to recover, like it's probably going to take me longer than that.
yeah, that's what I figured too. I went, okay, I'm gonna pass. That has come and gone for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's trippy what he was saying and stuff. It's like, wow. I was surprised that he thought he was going to heaven.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, if it's strict, you know what I mean? Like, I might not get in, you know,
well,
if that's the way it's set up. But also, I mean, like, if it's just like there's a spiritual realm and then there's a neighborhood with an HOA and then the other neighborhood doesn't have an HOA, you know what I mean? Like, I'll take the non HOA, you know what I mean? Like, I'll take my chances.
yep,
The
yep.
music's probably better.
Yeah, he said the music was horrible. They had like elevator music playing when he was standing in line, and he was waiting in line to see St. Peter at the gates. And he said
No
he was
way,
talking.
really.
Yeah, and well, we were brought up really Catholic, so his is very Catholic oriented. So St. Peter, he's yelling at him. He's looking at this book and he's flipping the pages and he's yelling at him. He's pointing at him, and and my husband doesn't know what he's saying. He's like, "Well, I don't want to go through the gate. I want to go back home." And he kept yelling at him, and the gates are open, and he's like, "Nah, I don't think so." So he starts running. He said it took him forever to get back home. He was just running and running and running. He was unconscious for 2 weeks.
Whoa.
So yeah, but he has a whole story about the people in line. He was talking to the people who were in line with him and about what was happening with them. It was interesting. I can't remember
Wow.
all, but he remembers every single thing about standing in line. I told him, the reason St. Peter was yelling at you is because you were at the wrong gate. He was supposed to go to the other gate.
Man, yeah, you never know. It's freaking
Yep,
wild.
yep. Yeah, it's he remembers it really clear all the time he talks about it. You must have people that talk about those.
Um, Not as no, I haven't had that many patients like go
Okay.
and come back and say anything or anything like that. But I will say when I was working at a nursing home, uh, a couple weeks before some of my dementia patients died and stuff like that, like they were hallucinating pretty hard. They were talking to people in the room that weren't there. They were picking
Oh, yeah.
things up off the ground that weren't there. You know what I mean? So like makes
Yeah.
me feel like the veil was getting very thin for them. You know what I mean? And like they were perceiving things that we can't see. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. I know my grandfather was talking to his first wife before he died. And he was so happy to see her. He was crying. That was touching.
I did have I did have a family member. I was there at their time of death and stuff like that, and they were looking around the room, and I think that there were a bunch of people there, like welcoming him across. And that was interesting.
Yeah, they were. My grandfather alluded to other people, but he was just focused on his first wife. That because she was special to him.
Right.
Pissed off his current wife, but but oh well, he was dying. What are you? It's not his fault.
Right. Yeah. It's just like the moment's kind of about him. You know what I mean? Like I know that gives you feelings and stuff.
She did have a fit about it though. I do remember that. Yeah. Right after he died, she was just livid.
Oh.
Yeah,
life is funny.
Point. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I got ideas in my book, June.
Uh-oh.
Weird stuff I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, cool. I know, isn't that little boy nice? I like that too. His plans for it are gonna make it look really cool too.
There it is. Found it.
I'd probably keep snails in a book.
So yeah, I went to Tiny Aquatics, Aquatech.
You should keep an idea.
Yeah, I went to a place in Houston because I had traveled to Houston. I looked at some landscaping places, and then I ended up going to Aquadome, the independent fish store closest to my house, and they had it there. And no telling how many decades those rocks had been sitting in a box underneath those tanks, waiting for me to come by in 2025 and pick them up. And it was $4 a pound, so I think I got all of that. I think I got all of that for just over $100. I was like, nice.
Nice. Wait, you're funny. But it is a good idea to keep an idea book. I have several. I have my future fish book, and then I have my what happened in my tank book, and then I have my my idea book.
So I have a tank of Crebensis, and they've rearranged all the sand in it.
Well,
but I put the sand over piles of gravel, and now they've rearranged the tank, so the sand looks completely different. But I bet the gravel is still in the same spot. And I did a rough sketch. So there's an L shape towards the back, and then there's a bulge out at the front, right.
So like there's a path.
Yeah, so there's a path. So I'm gonna put the coconut huts. Yeah, that's what the circles are. The coconut huts are gonna go on top of the gravel.
Okay.
So I know where to put them, but the sand's completely different in the tank now. And there's only one coconut hut in there, and the ones with the coconut huts had a bunch of plants in there as well, and something went wrong in this bucket, and now this bucket smells, and all the snails are up at the water line of the bucket. So like this bucket's turned, so now I have to
fresh water.
Yeah, so now I have to empty the water. I might just take the coconut huts out and soak them in some water for a few days and then put them in the tank. So I was planning on doing that last week, but I didn't do it. So I was going to do it tonight along with all my water changes, but now I have a reason to not do it because I let the bucket go bad. But out of 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 4 buckets of plants. Only 1 bucket has gone bad. So I'm still like shooting 75%. We're doing good.
Yep. Doing good.
Yeah, HD. Just a little book so I can write important stuff down.
I did a water change and it was some water dripped out of the hose.
Did you get paid?
Yes, I did. I am live on okay.
You haven't been live in a while.
Ooh, that's a good sized book.
You hungry?
Yes, I am hungry.
For
food.
Oh,
What? Oh, what kind of food? Could we have Domino's?
No.
No. Yes.
Why don't we have Domino's? Too late right now.
It's not too late.
I gotta work at 4 in the morning now.
Oh God, 4 in the morning. Why do you gotta go to work so early? What time are you on?
1. Apparently, Marky came in, didn't like the freezer, tore up Joaquin, a new asshole.
Oh.
So now he's taking it
What's your
seriously.
language?
Now he's taking it seriously. Not what I say it, but what Market says. Yeah.
Yes, that is my son, my middle son. He's Jason.
The best one while he's in the room, right? It's just like you. Whenever they're alone, you're like, you're my favorite.
They always used to tell me, which one's your favorite, and I really didn't have a favorite. I liked them all. They were boys. Could like them as much as I could, Yep, Jason. Yeah.
So, June, have you heard of X-fin theory?
No, I have not. I was looking at that. Exo fin. Is that an extra fin? Auxiliary fin?
No, the Latin doesn't break down. The Latin doesn't come to me to like break down the word. Like I learned all the stuff for medical terminology and stuff like that. Like I took a medical terminology class and we learned like Latin roots and stuff like that. And like I can hear something and like a lot of times I can be like, okay, something to do with the development of the spine. You know what I mean? And like they're like, yeah, man, it's this, and I'm all like, sweet. But exophene theory is the theory that plants have evolved to take care of us by sacrificing some of themselves to be eaten and to make fruit that tastes good to us. And they're taking care of us and like raising us so that because they know that we will grow old and die and then feed them. So we don't keep plants. The plants technically are keeping us. And I thought that was interesting, and I thought I wanted to know what your opinion about that was.
I've never heard of that. I do have a son that is schizophrenic, and that is one weird freaking disease.
Oh, I got the wrong thing. The exophene theory proposes that certain opioid peptides can affect brain function and potentially contribute to conditions like autism, schizophrenia, even the rise of civilization. Okay, no, it's going.
You know that all mammals have opioid receptors? All mammals.
Yeah.
Fish don't have.
Perhaps we are the plant's cattle, you know?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Loco weed. What is that? I got told, oh, that's not marijuana. It's a form of marijuana. Yes, it is.
What cannabis and what hops? Like they're related.
They're all in the same family. Yeah. My grandpa used to say that, oh, you're out there smoking them hops. I go, you don't smoke hops. You ferment them.
You probably could. I don't know. I haven't tried it.
He must have, because he had an opium pipe above his fireplace, and he said he got it in China. I was like, yeah, right. He goes, I've had that for over 50 years. Well, we got it in China. Like, wow.
Yeah, I got I got accused more than once by some old ladies with dementia that I smoked reefer, and I was like, "What do you know about reefer?" And they're like, "More than you think I do, boy." And I'm all like, "Whoa,
The devil.
who's this? Who am I talking to?" You know what I mean? You're not the upstanding citizen from the rich part of. I was like, "Huh, that's interesting."
Yeah. Well, everybody knows about it. The gin joints and all that stuff.
Right? Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's not like marijuana just popped out in the '60s. It wasn't around ever before.
Exactly. My grandfather was talking about cocaine and all kinds of stuff that was going on in the 20s and 30s. I was like, wow. I go, it's great stuff. He goes, yeah, it's great. Until you run out. I went, exactly.
Right?
I have all of his old pictures. They're so cool. I like the way people dressed in the 20s. The men all had suits, those 3-piece suits they all wore hats. They just looked really cool. I told him he
What
looked
was
like
it,
a
Grant?
gangster in this
Right?
because he had his foot on like a 33 car. It was a really cool looking car. And he had his foot on. You look like a gangster. Oh, he got so mad when I said that. I was not a gangster. I just look sharp. Yeah, you were pretty good looking there at one time.
Welcome in, just one more fish, and welcome in, Sunny G, Boots Cat. So if I didn't say hi to you earlier, hello. I think I've already commented on your comments.
Yeah, the zoot suits, exactly. But it was a style of dress that everybody wore. He just looked really cool, especially with those old
What?
cars, like cars of the 30s. That's my favorite cars of the 30s.
Yeah. What Grandpa Simpson was telling stories and stuff like that. Is like, and we wore an onion on our belt, which was the style of the day.
Yep, kind of weird stuff. I remember him saying that, but yeah, I think probably could have.
I always like the story of like the they had beef with Springfield had beef with Shelbyville, if I remember
Oh
correctly.
yes.
And something about a lemon tree, and
Yep.
like somebody killed the lemon tree, or they were fighting over the lemon tree.
Yeah, because it was like on the city limits. It was like right on the border. I remember that. I used to like the Simpsons Halloween episodes. Those were my favorites.
Yeah, and when you have the streaming service that has access to them, I'm not sure where it's at right now, but you can just do Halloween episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, what? There's 20 years of Halloween episodes,
Oh, it's
and like
still
almost all of them were three different cartoons. So that's like
yeah.
60. I mean, like, that's a great thing to do to get in the spirit of Halloween, which I think needs to happen for me. Like, I don't know, every 6 weeks I should probably do something Halloween. You know what I mean? It's my favorite holiday.
I know Halloween and Christmas. You should do it year round. I still have Christmas trees up. I didn't take them down. Why take them down?
Yeah, that seems to be something that's getting more and more popular. Like I've known people
Yeah,
who like left their Christmas decorations up or some form of holiday decorations up, but it seems like a lot more people are doing it now, or a lot more people aren't scared to talk about it.
yeah. When
One
I
of
go
the
out,
two.
well, the few times I do go outside, I do turn the Christmas lights on because I can change the light colors and stuff. It
Yeah,
has the controller, so I do that. So I think it's pretty cool. The lights will be green at St. Patrick's Day. That kind of stuff.
yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. My mom would be happy I did that.
Did she have a favorite holiday?
Christmas. Oh my God, she loved Christmas.
Okay.
I have all of her Christmas decorations, all those blow up. Well, not blow up, but they call them glow molds. It's these big old plastic looking Joseph and Mary and donkeys, and there's a bunch of them. There's like about 40 of them that I got now. I like it. Is kind of cool to put that out at Christmas because dang, I like the animal part. The animals are cool.
All right, I adjusted June's volume. Let's see if anybody in chat wants to comment as we're talking back and forth. Did June come back right? I did find
What's
it,
your
June.
favorite?
It's my favorite holiday is definitely Halloween. I was kind of anti-holiday like for a while, but when I had different clients as a nurse and I would go to school with them, that was when I did when I got my nursing license, I had to do an FBI background check. Then when I work for home health agencies and you work with children, you have to do an FBI background check. And then if you're going to be at the school as an outsider, you know what I mean? But I'm tied to a client, but
Yeah, you're
I'm
probably
going to school with them. I have to have an FBI background check, and it's just like I've done it so many times and stuff like that. Like there was always like I think over time I got my license in 2015, so I've had it for 10 years, but
oh man,
and I've worked
yeah, they probably look at
for 4 different companies.
so
But the last
four
2 times that
times.
I've been, they just like they make you have to make an appointment and go somewhere. And you go somewhere, and they checked my ID and everything, and they're like, "Yeah, man, you're good." You know what I mean? So like, I think that
Wow.
they added fingerprints at one point.
Yeah, yeah. I went, oh, they're gonna get me. They're gonna get my DNA.
Right? It's fine. I like, you know what I mean? I mean, like, you gotta go through a bunch of extra steps. I'm not that tech savvy. You got to go through a bunch of extra steps if you want any sort of privacy in today's world and stuff like that. And it's just
Yes.
like I've I've been assuming that I'm on camera or being monitored by audio, like I don't know, since like 1998. You know what I mean? Like, just
Yeah.
live your life like you're on camera. You know what I mean? You're the star in your own movie. Maybe nobody's listening, but maybe somebody is. You know what I mean? Like,
Recording to watch you later, maybe.
right. Well, yeah, exactly. They can always go back and then like investigate or whatever. My grandpa on my mom's side, this is Huawei. My grandpa on mom's side
Okay.
had this Christmas tradition. He would take a sheet off of the Christmas tree he had in the garage and bring it into the living room. Dad's side did the snow village that took a week.
Ah.
Interesting.
Yeah, my mom did the nativity thing and stuff. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, my mom has I don't know, they're made out of resin. So but like apparent I think it's an Italian name. I might be butchering it, but it might be like Fontanini.
Fontelli?
And the only reason why I know it is because my mom talks about the name like constantly. And
Yeah.
and it's a nativity set. And my nieces like can't stop like taking their hands off of them and like playing with them at Christmas time and stuff like that. And like my mom's like trying to be cool, but you can tell that she's not cool with it. It's wild.
I found one Kirkland. I can't. Is whatever Kirkland is, but they have an elephant in the set. I bought four of those sets. I have a couple of the Fontanellis too. but I like the big 12-inch ones. Elephant. The
Mm.
elephant is kick-ass.
Yeah,
There's three wise
I like a
ones on that.
nativity set that like throws in a bunch of extra animals. Like I'm into that.
Yeah. It has palm trees. Really like it. That was my thing. My mom has one from her mom, and it's a real old one. It's really dorky. My mom used to tell my mom, I'm not.
Well, you heard it here, folks.
Fancy
Here
one like
first,
you.
folks. SC Catahoula says you put tinfoil on all the walls, ceilings, and windows to stop them from listening.
Hey,
So I guess that is a workable Faraday cage, but unfortunately, it's going to screw up your Wi-Fi.
There's something in the tinfoil that protects you from something that is beaming down on us. Now tinfoil seems to block it out. It was on the Wi-Fi. I can't remember what it was, but it was pretty funny. The scientist said that. Oh well, we could actually just use tinfoil. We get a weird look.
Yeah, it'll block radio waves.
It's crazy.
You can't block the signal from Mr. Universe. LOL.
Have you ever watched the Wi-Fi on YouTube?
Oh, is it good?
Kind of. Yeah, it's pretty good. He has a talking.
Do they use the AI voice?
It's the guy's voice. It's the host. It's his voice. They got everything wrong. Fish. It pisses me off. Every time I watch it, I'm like, that fish a goldfish does not have a guppy. You can't have thousands of guppies. Fry is funny. That could have been a funny joke too. I think
I love it.
Fish have fries, but his thing is he has hecklefish. The name of it. The fish does all kinds of stupid, but it pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't like the inaccuracies of stuff.
Yeah, well,
Let me see if this is right.
Well, I investigate stuff. Like he puts this thing out there. Well, you don't even know they have fries instead of guppies. That's ridiculous. But he says, he's.
Are you seeing?
Researched everything.
Yeah, there's my buddy Nate. Let's minimize.
Slideshow time. Oh, I should have got popcorn.
Get some popcorn. That's my buddy Nate. We were at the Tiki Bar together in Houston called Lay Low. And yeah, we had a blast. That was over 4th of July weekend.
Plays fun.
There's his wife Anna. She writes fiction under the pseudonym Ava Morgan, and she The Witches of Bone Hollow is one of the titles and stuff like that. So she writes powerful women figures and stuff like that, vengeful women, stuff like that, like cool stories. Also, yeah, I love supporting her. She's one of my closest friends that's a writer, so that's fun. This is my work tank, my tank that I have at work. There we go. This is my tank that I have at work. It's one of my favorite tanks. It's all.
At the guy's house, right?
Yeah, I work at the guy's house, and this is a 10-gallon. It's going gangbusters. Nothing but male purple Moscows.
Since she first did it.
Yeah, because I showed it right when I escaped it and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been going for probably close to a year now.
Good job.
Yeah, so I wanted to show that, and then Yeah, I do all the maintenance, but he's there when I'm doing the maintenance and stuff like that. We're taking all the duckweed out of the top of it. We're doing it every 2 weeks. We're heavily trimming the buse, the whatchamacallit, the whatever Colorado, the bushy stem plant. We're trimming that as well. And you just and there's whatchamacallit, a carpet of Sagittaria, the short val type plant, and then I've got tiger val in there too, and it's come around from the back corner all the way around to the front a couple times, and we just pull that out too. So basically, it's just pulling out duckweed, pulling out what Malaysian trumpet snails, and and cutting the plants back. Like that's all we've been doing to it, and we've been changing the water every 2 weeks, and it's great. But he has everything he needs for that. I'm providing him with fish food. You know what I mean? Like if I ever leave there and I'm no longer there, he knows what to do. So he's just gonna have to talk his mom or one of the other nurses into doing it for him. You know what I mean? But he's got a bucket, he's got a siphon, he's got everything he needs.
Like I want to learn how to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I kept talking to him about fish all the time, right? I spent 36 hours a week with this guy. You know what I mean? So kept talking to him about fish, and eventually he was like, I'd kind of like a tank. So I just brought everything over. It's like that's how we do it.
He really liked it, which was nice because you did a really good job on it.
Yeah, I felt good about that one.
Good enrichment for because I know my husband really likes fish. Real happy with the Oscars, but he's enjoying the Angels.
So yeah, this is the view from the dock. The dock has a cover on it, so it has a second story. So you're like,
Wow.
I don't know, like 12 feet over the water.
Jeepers.
Yeah, that's a rock.
That's not a dock, that high point. That'd be pretty high water. Actually, those other docks are really high too. Does the water rise that much?
No, it's a constant level lake, but like that is a shot of what it looks like looking down on it from above. Like look at all of that plant growth. There's a large piece of driftwood in the center of the picture. The driftwood was laying over that rock. It was probably about like 3 feet to the left the day before, but the flow of the water moved it around a bit. So there was a large piece of driftwood in there. There were all kinds of fish in there. I saw a snake grab a dead fish and take it and eat it. I was able to show the girls that. All kinds of fish.
That looks really pretty.
There I am, chilling on the boat. There's a shot in between two of the trees. So there's like hemlock trees, like or cypress trees on the property, a nice lawn right there and stuff like that. So I got a shot in between the two trees, and like that's my nieces, and I think my wife is in the tube, or my sister's in the tube. It's pretty far away, hard to tell.
Pretty.
That's a shot from the second floor looking down. That is my wife in the inner tube. The girls took the mat and they swam it out to that rock, and that rock has a loop on it, like a metal rod with a loop on the end of it. It has a carabiner on there, so they can clip it to that, and then they crawl up on the rock and have fun and like jump off into the water.
It's a big mat. I have to agree. It's really big.
Yeah, there's my wife in the inner tube off the end of the dock, and you can see like all of the vegetation is growing in the cracks, but the bottom is actually limestone and stuff like that. So it kind of looks like farm fields and stuff like that. There's like a crisscrossing of vegetation with open spaces and stuff like that, and you can really see the fish.
Does look manicured. So, so it's limestone.
Yeah, there's another shot. The girls are on the shore.
Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay.
Yeah, there they are. That's my sister and my nieces. We counted to 3 and she jumped in at the last second. That's Elaine in the back, Avery in the front.
Kids are great.
There they are wearing sunglasses that are too big for them. There's the wifey.
Aww.
There's Blake, my cousin. There's Avery with glasses that are really big. I think those are my glasses, actually. There's my host, my cousin Aaron, driving the boat. We're on a big pontoon boat.
I have similar lounge chairs. That pen.
Right?
And I have that. Mine.
This is up at the house on the cliff above that boat dock. And they have a table that has like a propane tank, like little fire pit thing, and they were making s'mores. I think I got a couple pictures of that.
That's the only time I eat s'mores is when we're outside and there's a fire. Hopefully not the house. Mike's hot wife.
Yeah, here's another view of the lake.
Now that's pretty. Look at that. Is that the moon in the background?
I don't think so. I think that is just a cloud. Oh, you're talking about on the right, just over the trees?
Yeah, in the dark fire. It looked like it was either a moon or like a ball hanging from the
on the previous picture, it's a disco ball. I think. Let me look.
It looked like it in the moon. It looked really neat.
Yeah, that's a disco ball.
See, how cool that is. It's just really effective in the picture.
Yeah, no, it does look good. I didn't even notice that it was in there, but yeah, no, it's there. It's there all the time, and they do have a light that they could shine on it and throws it, and then you just spin it.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the moon. I do see the string now, but that's cool. I like it. That's fun.
And then I think there's one more pic after this. Maybe 2.
Spotted a UFO. No, I didn't. It was a disco ball.
So yeah, that freeway in the upper right-hand corner is just before the dam, and on the other side of that dam, so above this lake, on the other side of that dam is Lake Travis. Okay. So it goes Lake Travis, Lake Austin, and then from Lake Austin it goes to Town Lake or Lady Bird Lake, depending on when you got here. And then it's just the Guadalupe River, I believe, after that. No.
We have a Guadalupe River here.
No, the Colorado River.
Okay.
I got it wrong.
We don't have that, but we have. That's no moon. It's actually the Death Star. Oh, aliens. Oh no. It turns out to be us.
Well, now I got to put everybody back. That's what the problem is.
Oh boy, here we go. Pushing buttons.
Here we go. Da 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 da.
Yes, and a roller rink. Oh man, I remember.
There we go. Now I'm going to catch up with chat. I was away from chat while I was doing that.
Dingy looking. Have you ever noticed that? They're always old. I've never been to a new roller rink ever.
HHD, yeah, that is true. It was never new. Like the roller rinks that I went to in Houston were never new either. HHD, what was the DJ? What is the song that the DJ always played at that you remember at the roller rink? For me and my generation growing up, it was Brand New Lover. I can't remember the name of the band, but all I really need to do is buy myself a brand new lover. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that one every time. I never went roller skating. Didn't hear that song, including Fame City.
Yeah.
Aliens, Boots Cat says.
I like doing my skates on the street in front of my house. I used to do that. That was fun.
Yeah, we were roller skating up and down the street.
Yeah, none of that backward stuff. I couldn't do that. My cousin just go around me when we were skating. Like, stop doing that. You're getting me dizzy.
Yeah, Boots Cat saw my files. Hold on, let me get it out of this and then take that down. Yeah, it's like Eddie Blows is this MP4 is oh, I'm not sharing, am I? Yeah, I am. All right. So yeah, Eddie, this is Eddie Blows. Yeah, it's just 2 seconds long.
Yeah, that's quick. He really blows.
So yeah, my plan is just to keep that around and just any edited content that I put out, I could just put that in there at the end for no reason. Eddie blowing out his candle. Let's go back. I'm back. I'm telling you guys, I'm like really feeling this, like,
man, you've got this
computer everything
down.
Yeah, I know. I'm feeling it out.
Good.
That's another one. Jeff Kane says, built this city. Pour some sugar on me.
Yeah.
And call me Al. That's from HHD.
The one, put your right arm in, put your left arm in, and put your foot out.
MC Hammer and Womp.
No one's been doing.
What's up, Mike? Welcome in, bud.
This is into ice skating. That was horrible. It was hot, and we had go to this ice cold rink.
Yeah, the only ice rinks in Houston were indoors. There was one at the Galleria, yes. And because Texas is so hot and stuff like that, it just smelled like mildew, like real strongly of mildew.
It did. It was like ammonia. It was horrible. Yes. And that's where the sharks played at the airball. You can see them every once in a while. They'd come in when the kids were out there skating. They'd skate with the kids. I used to do it on the streets with the inline skates. They would be playing stupid car.
Yeah, I preferred quads, and I think it's just because I learned how to skate on quads.
Yeah. I was much better on the inlines after a while. I was like, I don't want to keep doing this.
I got a pair of
I
inlines
like
and
the
I
inlines.
never got another pair. And it was one of those times where my foot grew like immediately upon getting them. So like I could only wear them for about like 6 months, you know, and I just never got another pair.
Long enough.
I was mostly
I
on
only
my
got.
bike, a Schwinn Thrasher.
Ooh, I had a Schwinn. That was the top bike to get. The Schwinn. If you had a Schwinn, you were tough shit. With the banana seat. Did you have the banana seat?
No. I had a regular seat. So I got mine in the 80s. So it had plastic mag wheels on it that were yellow, and it was gold and black.
Oh.
And I was sad that I had that bike because everybody was getting
He's crying again.
Huffy was the other one that was like the most. Huffy and Schwinn were the most common, but there were a couple of other bikes, and their frames were so much
Yeah.
lighter and stuff like that. And like the Schwinn frame was like iron, you know, you know what I mean? I think I had a lifetime guarantee on it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't light.
Yeah, my brother got a Peugeot. He was so happy because it had 15 gears on it. Oh, gift.
So Mike has a fish question, June,
Uh-oh.
and I'm not sure if I'm crossing my guppies, should I do a male female cross and a female male cross and do double lines, or is that just overkill? And it's just like I don't know.
By doing either way of those, they'll be
Right.
different.
So he's saying, do I do both?
Yeah, I would say do both because you're going to get different looking fish. The potential of different looking fish.
Right. And then you could take those two lines and like cross them again if you ever need to.
Yeah, if you wanted to. Pick out the best one.
All I ever hear anybody
Usually
talk
they're done.
about is males and then females and then the females of that next generation back to the males and stuff like
Yeah,
that. But I'm not sure whether
that is
but you know
true.
what
I
I mean?
agree
Like
with you.
nobody in chat is talking much detail about it. So
But I know in other animals, they do both of them. You get different looking animals.
yeah, so help us out, chat, if anybody in chat has any experience with it, because I would like to know the answer to that as well. I know you don't just let them breed in the tank indiscriminately and never take the males that you don't want out. I've seen the results of that. I know that you're not supposed to do that. So don't do what I've done. I've 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 seen it unravel.
Yeah, you're supposed to cull guppies. I don't like that cull idea. Like what?
Yeah, he says Sonny G says they're most likely going to shoot different lines anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're trying
And
to avoid straight line breeding, at least for now. Yeah.
that would be a way to do it. Because you're going to pick the best fish random, like Mike is saying. Because you're
Yeah.
looking for a particular
What?
thing.
I want to say it was on his Thursday night stream. Uh, Chattanooga Ed was saying that he's been working on a line of guppies, and he's been working on them for a while now, like years and stuff like that. And
Isn't it like
yeah,
a
I'm
Murray?
definitely interested to see them.
He hasn't showed him. He even said he hasn't showed him because he's not happy with his progress. How 7 years?
Yeah, he said that he's got a problem with the tails, like the bottom of the tail looks like it's cut off, and he's having trouble getting the tail right.
Yeah,
And I'm excited to see them. I'm excited to see him when he does have them.
I'm interested to
And I know
see
that they won't be
what
spread very far and wide because he won't ship them. So I know that if I just go, if when he is happy with them, I could go see him. You know what I mean? I'll just have to travel to where Ed is and get some of them guppies.
Yeah, exactly, Mike. That's what I would do. Way to go.
Oh, and Boots Cats has been working on a line for a while now too.
So what are you
Oh,
doing?
FC Catalhula's had a Murray. Wow.
I remember those are even bigger than Schwinn. Heavier. A little white basket on all of my shins. And they all got stolen within a year. I get it here and it gets stolen within a year.
Oh my goodness.
I remember when you got a new bike, you had to take it to the fire department and register your bike.
Right, yeah. They were doing that down here too. And you put your parents' driver's license number on the bike.
Yeah. And they put a number on the bike. So because when we get your bike back, when we cover my bike, well, it probably will get stolen. And it
Oh, that's awesome, Mike.
They just left the lock. I was heartbroken.
Right, yeah, I know. Yeah, if your bike gets stolen, like that sucks.
Well, I was a little kid too.
My bike never got stolen, but my mom wouldn't let me like leave the bike in the yard or anything like that.
Oh,
Like,
stolen from the yard. It was always from school.
oh, see, I didn't ride my bike to school either.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That would be the easiest spot to get a bunch of bikes and just steal it from the school. Yeah, that makes sense.
Here's the bike rack was right in front of the principal's office. Like somebody had to use some kind of lock off of the bike, and they didn't see nothing. I would do it. I put my bike so he would have to see it. My bike, and they still saw nothing. Yeah, that left.
That's awesome, Mike. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited, and I would like, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely, when I do guppies in the future and stuff like that, I would like to keep types where somebody I know has like worked on it and they were proud of that and stuff like that. And I thought that they were really cool too. You know what I mean? And that's the type of guppy that I would like to keep. I don't think that I would just, like order a particular style of guppy. You know what I mean? Like I'd like find somebody in the hobby and like have something unique. That's where I would like to get to. I'm still in my beginning phases. Like there's still so many common fish that I haven't even kept. So you know what I mean? Like finding a really solid line, really nice colors and stuff like that of like some of the common fish. I'm still into and stuff like that. But I think I'm always going to keep some purple Moscows.
Are you keeping guppies to breed them like that? Because everybody, when they have them, you're doing the different crosses and.
Yeah, I've just been letting mine evolve, but you know what I mean? Like I'm on the beginner side of everything. So, I might like take some males and like keep an eye on a small group of fry and stuff like that and get some virgin females, you know what I mean? And like let them grow up and then have them breed and stuff like that and actually like, try to tighten up the line a little bit. But I've definitely like let it go. Like they aren't as good as they were 2 years ago. They're still beautiful, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of variation in what the males look like and stuff like that. And it just has to do with me not keeping up with it.
I've seen different Oscars that I used to keep to the Oscars I have now. their genetics must be horrible because they get all kinds of stuff going on with them. Should I have?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the other species Oscars that they're just now collecting different. Those guys, they are really good looking fish. Nothing's wrong with them. They get a boo boo, it's gone the next day. That I have, if they get a boo boo, it's there for weeks. It's like,
Yeah.
wow.
So yeah, so you notice, so you know a difference in. I notice a difference in what would you label that? Like the vigor?
Just their immune system is really poor, and because they're only what?
Yeah.
There's only a red tiger Oscar, and now there's 15 different colors that they have. So you know they've been breeding them down, those colors. Something's going to give. It just, I don't know. It just seems to me that they're not as healthy. I've had more issues with the wild ones.
Yeah, there's a lot about it that I haven't like looked into about like breeding your live bears and stuff like that, and like keeping lines and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of places to go with that, and I think that I need to focus on like one live bear. I need to get rid of all of my strains of endlers and all of my strains of guppies except for one. You know what I mean? And then focus on that because I'm going to need a bunch of tanks. I'm going to need all those tanks that those other fish are in order to like do it correctly. Good night, brother Jeff. Get some rest, buddy. Hope that you had a good time hanging out tonight. I know I did. It is 12:32. Let me look at the let me look, June, and see if Cece's going next.
Okay. In a 3D printer, but after watching Jeff work with his, I don't think one. I think it burns when you.
Yeah, you gotta tinker and mess with it a whole lot. You know what I mean? Like the technology isn't at the level where you could just take it out of the box, plug it in, and it goes. You know what I mean? Like you still have to mess with it a lot. It's coming. I mean, it's coming. We'll get there, you know?
I just want 4 little vases. They're only 5 inches. It's crazy. I can't get them. Well, I could get them if I wanted 500 each. For a company to
that can be a problem.
I went, well, how many of those could I use as planters? Because they're the right size for planters.
Right.
But there's 4, 500 each. Woo.
I'm always on the lookout for Cece's aqua escapes. I like looking at her. Nope, she doesn't have it. It doesn't look like she has anything scheduled. But so we can go for a few more minutes.
Okay.
I need to pee, but it's just gonna keep me lively. You know what I mean? But yeah, we could go for a few more minutes if you like.
Are there man kegels? There's gotta be.
Man kegels? Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, really? That's cool. I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, basically, you try to like interrupt your flow of urine. You know what I mean? Like that's working the muscle, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So your bladder.
Really
Hey man, it's super handy when you get older. But I mean, like I've told any patient that I've ever had, that has any sort of incontinence or anything like that. I was like, just think about this, like the nature of everything and stuff like that. You have a house like that was built in 1980. You've replaced the spigot on the outside of the house how many times? Or replaced parts of it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like you're 70
Yeah.
years old and it's starting to leak a little bit. You know what I mean? I was like, that's still a divinely crafted faucet you have there. Congratulations. You know what I mean? Like
It,
you can't buy a faucet for a house that works that long.
it's messy. Lots of mess.
Most things are.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, first one in diapers wins.
Mike, she streamed on, CC streamed on Sunday 10 days ago, was her last live stream. She's still putting out shorts and stuff like that. She's working on a 75 gallon, I think. Last I heard. So she's out there, she's doing her thing. I think that she's been having some audio issues, just like I did at the beginning of the stream. Thank you everyone for who hung on. If you're on the replay, I should have told you ahead of time that you can just fast forward 12 minutes if you want audio. That's how long it took tonight. But I did something amazing. I hear somebody else's voice at the same time. I have done it before, but getting it tonight was especially satisfying. Mike Hunt says, my grandpa's ball valve still works. He had a kid at 77. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, men don't have a deadline. Their biological clock doesn't tick the same way. That's why women are crazy.
Right. I heard, I saw something on the internet and stuff like that. Must be targeting me because of my age and whatnot. But it was one of those today I learned, and it was like today I heard someone say that perimenopause is cougar puberty, and it changed my view of everything.
I've always been
Because like it is kind of like going through puberty again and stuff like that, because there are hormonal changes and stuff like that, and the last time that happened to you was when you were a teenager, and like when your hormones start changing and stuff like that, yeah, it makes you crazy. I remember being crazy during puberty. Like I was super angry, you know what I mean? I'm super angry now, but you know what I mean? I think that's part of, getting into my bitter old man stage. You know what I mean? Like I'm working on it, working my way up to it. But yeah, no, the rage is hot, the rage is strong. You know what I mean? All good things. I'm gonna live forever.
I used to be like that. Meditation really helped me a lot. And
Yes.
smoking weed, of course. But meditation
Right?
actually was more beneficial. The weed is kind of meditation.
Right. I agree with you. Meditation has done wonders for myself as well. I should do it more often. To like get in the habit of it and stuff like that. But yeah, at least several times a week. I'd like to get to the point where it's daily and it's like part of a routine. As much as I resist routine, I do better with a routine. You know what I mean? It's just like working against yourself constantly.
Yes. Routine. And that really pisses me off because I like to be spontaneous, but my body's like, no, we're not spontaneous. We're routine. And you're
Right.
not following it. That's why.
Yeah, I have trouble listening to my body a whole lot too. Like my wife will like ask me specific questions and be like, "Okay, well, where are you feeling that in your body?" I was like, "I think I'm feeling it here," and she goes, "Is that it?" And I'm like, "No," and then like it's actually on the opposite side is where, you know what I mean. But I'm having pain over here, but the pain but where she touches and I feel, and I was like, yeah, that's it. It's actually over here. So like, I'm not in tune with my body. Like, there's a lot of work for me to do with that as well. You know.
That goes like with that, you know, if your hand hurts, stub your toe anymore. That's actually true.
Yeah, that's why capsaicin patches work for pain and stuff like that, because the capsaicin is the spicy stuff in peppers, and like you put that like on a patch, and then you put that on your skin, so then that's like burning your skin. It feels kind of like a sunburn, but it confuses all the nerves in that area and stuff like that. So your muscle ache underneath there like lessens, like the pain that you feel.
So you're changing the subject on your pain. I like that.
Nerve confusion.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing with like muscle confusion and stuff like that, doing different exercises every day and stuff like that. And then you get results faster.
I do stretches. That's all I'm going to get. It's like an exercise almost.
I mean, it is, especially if any of those stretches, like you're like leaning down so that then you're upside down. All of your guts are pushing against your lungs and stuff like that. It's quite a workout. You know what I mean? Like the more overweight you are, the more of a workout it is. There you go, Mike Hunt.
I would say because every American, shouldn't that be the new norm? Yeah, I guess it should.
Yeah, see, Catahulas. That's why with yoga and stuff like that, you're supposed to do something to get your body really active, and then you sit down. But yeah, I mean, like meditation doesn't have to take long. You know what I mean? Like 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Okay, 30 seconds. You know what I mean? And then work your way up. Like, but a lot of times they're like talking about like working your way up to 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? So yeah, you kind of like work it up. It doesn't have to be long. But yeah, try and getting your body active and then doing it. That's like what yoga is about, and focusing on your breath.
Yeah, I do my stretches before I do my yoga. Well, some steps of yoga, which is like stretching, just to wear me. It's like, oh, you've done enough. You're working. Yes, and smoking 2 joints, that works for me. I've had that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got a nursing license, and I'm in Texas, so you know what I mean. Not if I want to keep my license. You know what I mean. It gets in the way. You know what I mean. So you gotta. It'd be far and few between, if for me, if any at all. You know what I mean. Like I gotta make a living, bro. I'm in the wrong state. But even if I was in the right state, I'm pretty sure the nursing board in that state is like, nah, man, you can't be doing that. So, like for me, it doesn't matter whether marijuana gets legalized or not. Me and airline pilots and commercial truck drivers are still not going to be able to partake. You know what I mean? Due to rules and regulations.
Yeah, it works for me.
But
it's better than the pills I was taking. I didn't like myself on the pill. I felt like I was somebody else, which was really weird.
Yeah. Well, right. That's regulating your hormones, though. So hormones are how the body talks to itself and stuff like that. So yeah, you're right. It's not you, in a way. You know what I mean?
I can't keep doing this. I don't know who I am anymore. I hear me saying stuff I never would say. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I get mad at things. And I'm not this kind of person.
Yeah. What Elvis is? Elvis died while on the toilet. I was like, yeah, he probably didn't have time to pull his pants up. But if I die on the toilet, it's just like, what's the point? Like, I don't care if they're up. You know what I mean? Like it's someone else's problem at that point. You know what I mean? Like has nothing to do with me. I don't care.
And I told Mike, "I'm in the toilet just like Elvis, but I'm gonna fall right into cat poop because my cat always poops right by my."
Yeah, Huawei's like me. Huawei says, "Nah, he didn't."
They found him pants down exactly. He was
There we
pushing too
go.
hard.
Mike Hunt was there.
Don't push. He probably was. Probably was a little turd in the toilet.
Oh man.
My youngest child was named after Elvis. My husband named him Aaron.
Yeah, that's a good biblical name. My dad wanted to name me Zachariah. My mom chose Michael instead.
I like Ryan.
SC Catahulas has a different theory. He says that Elvis pulled his pants up and then flew to Cuba. There you go. Maybe.
There's a guy who looks quite a bit like Elvis on YouTube, and they say it is him. He does a lot of connections with Elvis's family, which is kind of weird. Some pastor guy. He sings like
Eddie and I stopped in Paris, Texas, and there was a boxer who lived there that was eating at the hamburger place that we were at, and he was Elvis's cousin, and he seemed to be saying that he was alive, but he was also saying all sorts of other extraordinary things about how there was a documentary made about him, about how he was a boxing champion, about how he knew all these people and stuff like that. There was a documentary made about him. He was you know what I mean? So he was saying some outlandish stuff, but it turns out a lot of it was true. You know what I mean? And he said that Elvis was still alive. So I mean, like, I've gone from conspiracy theory to, well, maybe, you know what I mean? Like, I for one don't know, you know, and I am sure of that. I am sure that I don't know.
I can see. I don't know. He really liked the popular him doing that, doing up the cheers, because he seemed to really like it.
Yeah, I mean, like whether it happened or not, it's believable. I think that anybody that becomes famous to like a certain level, like Elvis or something like that, probably at some point it would be really tempting to fake your own death and go back into anonymity. You know what I mean? Like, because I enjoy anonymity myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not recognized everywhere I go or anything like that. And I think that that's a blessing. I think that it would become a pain in your ass real quick if everybody knew who you were. Like, lots of people think fame is awesome, but like most things, you find out when you get there that it's not as awesome as you thought it was going to be, you know?
Interesting thing about Elvis is that he didn't like drugs. He was really against them, but he did doctor were the same thing as street drugs. Just a prescription doesn't make it better. Addicted to drugs because their doctor gave it to him.
Right.
He really drug addict. He couldn't do that. That was part of the problem. His doctor prescribed them. And they were a lot of meds.
There's a lot to unpack here. Elvis lost his job at 7-Eleven to an Indian immigrant.
We all lost our jobs at 7-Eleven. Yeah, no one collected on the life insurance. You're absolutely right. It was for the daughter. It was for Lisa. She did not. The mom did not collect it for her.
Well, yeah, I mean, like
Whether it's coffee, I mean, coffee is
opposite side, yeah, opposite sides of the same coin. You know what I mean? Like
but they
criminals
don't
and
they don't
cops. You know what I mean? Like they both play the same. They, you know what I mean? Like they both walk the same way.
I
You know what I mean? Like
know a lot of cops. I've known a lot of cops and they don't do drugs. The ones that I've met, they don't do nothing, not even aspirin, because they get randomly tested. I don't know if it's true for cops, because I do know quite a few of them.
that's true. But I mean,
They're always there.
but there's a lot of cops. You definitely didn't meet them all. You know what I mean? Like there's look, there's a lot of nurses. Like there's a good percentage of nurses that have like addiction problems and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like whether it be legal drugs or illegal drugs, like alcohol, things like that. Like a lot of the medical staff, you know what I mean? Like there's a larger, it's a stressful job, so there's a larger percentage than the normal population, which is why the nursing agencies have like, what is it? It's not reassignment. It's I forget what they call it, but like here, there's pathways for it's just like, okay, well, your license is suspended. You need to take these classes. You need to do the following. You know what I mean? And like, we're gonna make sure that you're on a straight and narrow path. But like, you have an addiction, you have to take care of it. You know what I mean? Like,
some men who are too serious, they're very serious about their job. Don't ask to touch their gun, guys. You can touch their dick. You know way you're touching their gun. That's just
right, yeah, and I mean, like a lot of like lawyers and judges and stuff like that. They have a higher than the average for the general population of like addictions as well.
yeah. And they have a high divorce rate.
Yeah, in the hospital it's not as bad. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of people there. There's a lot of people working and stuff like that. I think that it would be apparent if you have some sort of a substance abuse problem or something like that. It would become obvious, and you know what I mean. Like, you would get reported, and like you'd be done or corrected. Forgot what they call the correction. It's got a name. I can't remember it right now.
Facilitation.
Um,
And my husband worked at a hospital for 25 years, and he had more access to more drugs thought were possible.
yeah.
And I thought, wow. Because everybody goes to the hospital. Everybody goes to the hospital.
Yeah, that happens too.
Yep. I work for the government, and there's so much theft involved in the government. It's and they get, well, I can do it. Doesn't mean you should. Just because you
So an
can.
industrial scaffold builder. Okay, yeah. So I mean, like that also has like all sorts of
Oh my God.
regulations and things on that, like that on it.
That's like a specialty field, like those guys who skyscrapers.
Yeah, yeah. That stuff's wild. Because you see other countries that don't regulate it and stuff like that, and their scaffolding and stuff is like super scary.
Their buildings are scary. They show me.
Yes, and their buildings are scary. Yeah.
One in San Francisco, it's sinking, and they refuse to admit it. The building's sinking evenly. They keep correcting it. It's cost them more.
Oh wow.
But it's some big falutin. I wouldn't go in that building.
Oh, okay. So yeah, because you have chronic pancreatitis, you do have a license. Okay, yeah, and you live in Utah, and it wasn't easy. Yeah, I mean, like there are correct ways to do things and stuff like that, but I mean, like the system makes it very hard. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure it wasn't. My goodness. But yeah, you would definitely need
That's how it
yeah,
was.
man.
So
Pancreatitis is no joke, bro. It's like having a belt. From what I understand, it's like having a belt of fire around you, around your middle.
not nice, not friendly at all.
NLA, Mike, not Mike. Anally. Ah, Huawei. What are you doing, man? What is this, bro?
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, I know, but my question is like, why does spell check automatically go to that to figure it out? You know what I mean? So like, well, obviously he types this all the time. Got Sunny G on that one. He's laughing. Yeah, I'm not deleting it. Hey, man, you know, whatever, dude. I know we don't have to worry about any scrutiny on this channel for a long while. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, this is an adults only channel. Somebody's got
Adults only. After midnight, we're gonna let it.
Oh, is it after midnight?
Yeah, it's 12:56 where I am, so we're getting close to midnight where you are. We're an hour and 4 minutes away from midnight for you.
I'm not deleting that. That's funny.
Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Adele is alive right now. Our other Australian friend. Um, but other than that, it's pretty quiet. June, give me 1 second. I'm going to take my ears off. I need to have a restroom break.
All right. Yeah, don't take us in the restroom. That would not be nice.
Right. I'm going to take it out and put it right here.
I hope there's a proctologist in chat. Weiwei's talking about anal so much. I don't know. I can't imagine deciding to be a proctologist. I wonder if you just kind of like fall into that kind of work. I see too much butt as it is. A naked gun moment. That was. I don't have been on a live when someone took the mic into the bathroom. Been in a live when a porn thing started playing. That was different. Good night, Wei. Go to bed. I'll tuck you in a bit to tell the story. Well, that's some really good. Good night, Mike. Angels, look how pretty they are. That's a new ounce that I got. I got 4 different blends. Ooh, strong. That was good too. I didn't expect. munchies. Oh, it's definitely gonna be funny. I don't know, how could they make some of those jokes that they were making? It's so stupid. Adam Sandler's making a second movie of something I can't think of. Is it Waterboy 2? He's making a second too. It's like, oh, that could be really good or that could be really bad. Like the ones he did with, oh my gosh, what's that girl's name? I can't think of that girl's name. That 50 date. That was not even funny. Drew Barrymore was worse. You thinking of Happy Gilmore too? But that.
Are you there,
The one
June?
with Drew
It's me,
Barrymore,
Mike.
Yep.
Yes.
Talk about movies.
Man, I hope it is. You know what I mean? Like, I hope it's good. I know that I'm not going to like it as much as the original one, but
Could be woke. If it's woke, it's not. I mean, they made some pretty, radical jokes.
right. Yeah. I mean, we'll find out. You know what I mean? I'm definitely going to watch it. You know what I mean? Like, but it's like the Willy Wonka, the newer Willy Wonka. It's a good movie, you know what I mean? But like, sorry, I grew up with the other one, you know what I mean? And like, that's the one that I have, that I grew up with, and it's better. Gene Wilder
Yeah,
or Johnny Depp? Gene Wilder's better. He always has been, and there's nothing against Johnny Depp. They're two different people. I've enjoyed Johnny Depp in several films.
And now there's a new guy. There's a third Willy Wonka. Have you seen the new
That's
one?
silly.
The new.
No.
Yeah, because there's
Did
a
you like
third
it?
one. It was different. It wasn't like either one of the other two. Nothing like, either one of them.
Well, that's better than all of Disney's live action stuff where they just do the same shots and everything, but do it live action.
Totally different. It's not even the same. It's like a completely different movie. So that it was a remake because those are horrible.
Yeah.
They go, no, this one's a brand different, totally brand different, and it's word for word same movie. Just someone else singing it. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was in special education, and they voted for those like every time, and I was like, man, this is gonna be a long 3 hours.
Yeah, it's just the same movie, not a cartoon anymore. The cartoon was good. I guess just more money.
Yeah.
Instead of making a whole different movie about. I mean, there's millions of them. Why do they make the same movies over and over? Fine.
I don't know. I feel like they're a safe bet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like them, but I'm not going to the movies more than maybe twice a year. So I'm not the person they're advertising to. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I love the movies. I love the whole parade of I love that.
Yeah.
And they just keep making after. It's a remake. It's
yeah, it's less about art and more about money. You know what I mean? Like, so it's never going to be popular with me.
It's like, oh my gosh.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, they wanted a name naked gun moment with you in the bathroom.
Right. Yeah. I'm super paranoid about it. I'm not telling you that it's never going to happen on here because
Hey,
I'm
I might.
absent-minded. Everybody makes mistakes. You know what I mean? It's just like I could see it happening to me. I really can. And I try to do a lot to prevent it from happening, but I'm not saying it just takes
Alive do that.
take your eye off the ball for 30 seconds. It could happen. I'm not known for my concentration or discipline.
There will be accidents. There will be accidents.
We could have. Maybe next time.
That started the whole movie conversation.
My goodness.
So it's sort of your fault.
Movies are cool. You know what I mean? Like, I like movies.
I like the new Superman.
Oh, you did? Yeah, mixed reviews on that, I've heard. You know what I mean? But that doesn't ever deter me. You know what I mean? Like all of the comic book stuff.
Yeah.
I wasn't a comic book collector. I'm not personally invested in the lore. I'm not mad if they don't do it the way the comic book did. Like all that everybody gets upset about with the comic book movies, it's just like doesn't apply to me. So therefore, I go to the movies and I was like, I was thoroughly entertained.
Those people
You know what I mean? Like I'm cool with it.
They need to get a life. There's no way they can visually on screen. There's too much weirdness. I just like that. What was that movie they did that with? The comic. It's really a weird movie.
Which one?
The Watchmen, like that.
Yes.
It was all done. I didn't like it.
I thought it was all right. I love the ideas being played around with it. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. I like that whole series.
It just went. It was triggering me.
Right, exactly. And like, they can't help that. You know what I mean? Like, how are they supposed to? They're like, dang, we're gonna make
some of those
June upset. Like they weren't thinking about you when they made
warning in there though that it could trigger you. That movie should have had
that. Okay. June would have liked a little warning.
Not just for me. Some of the movies do have that. It says it right before it starts. Ooh, and the new Star Trek came about that.
Yeah, I have liked the newer Star Trek movies. I've enjoyed those.
I do like Strange New Worlds. I do like the character.
Yeah, but I like the old Star Trek ones too. Like they were good.
Yeah, I love it all. Because it's just have to be great. Not every episode has to be great. That's the way some episodes are really good. You know, they're still okay.
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh, I'm never gonna watch that 1,000 times. That's what I do.
Yeah, you repeat. I like watching something that I've already watched when I'm streaming stuff here in the fish room and stuff like that because there's so much time you can't take your eye off of the tank. So like I'll miss too much of the movie. I kind of have to already know it. You know what I mean? In order to be like have it playing while I'm doing it.
It's like, what buttons did he push to activate the proton torpedoes this time? Yeah, it would.
Yeah, Sonny. It would be nice to get away from
There's
remakes.
so many books out there. It's like the Dragon Run that forever. It's a dragon series. Why can't they make it? All kinds of movies.
More dragons. Yes.
Yes. I love one.
I got to get these tanks drained.
Yeah, I have tanks to fill. I drained them, but I got pissed off. And I hate that law.
Yeah, I got to get them all drained, and then I got to fill them all up. So my neighbors are going to hear me filling my trash can full of water and dumping water all night. But I'm looking up and down the street, making sure everything's safe. You know what I mean? Like,
you're on patrol.
show some respect.
All men go on patrol. They love that.
I love how quiet my neighborhood is. I'm the loudest thing on the block, and all I'm doing is dumping trash cans full of water and filling them back up with a hose.
Oh, my neighbors.
So I'm the loudest thing out there.
They party all blaring. Yeah, I got those kind of neighbors. They're all Karens.
Yeah, no, it's quiet. It's quiet at 8 p.m. on my block. It's nice.
In the week, but on the weekends, they're crazy.
Aquabotany TV. He's got a dragon. Thank you, Sonny. Everybody, have a great night. This has been a pleasure.
I take a green dragon. Yes, this has been fun.
Yes, love you, June. Love you, chat. Let's do this again next week. You wanna?
You got
All
it.
right. I love it. I will. I'll talk to everybody later. Be good out there. Do your water changes. Keep your eyes on your own paper. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about what's going on next door. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's my focus for this week. I'm tired of driving myself crazy.